Eccoci qua ragazzi, bentornati sul mio canale, il canale di The Batman, il cavaliere oscuro di Twitch, qui pronti per tornare. Siamo tornati finalmente con un nuovo gameplay di Genshin Impact, il gioco che ci ha fatto innamorare veramente di questo gioco. E come vedete vi sto appena mostrando il mio nuovo personaggio 5 stelle, livello 5 stelle di tipo Pyro, ovvero Dehya, il nuovo personaggio che abbiamo appena trovato, pullato ieri sera. Eccolo qua, il nuovo personaggio Dehya, personaggio 5 stelle, veramente figo, veramente una grandissima pezzo di figa. Eccola qua, Dehya, nuovo personaggio di tipo Pyro. Eccola qua, ovviamente vi faccio vedere adesso tutta la squadra attuale. La nostra squadra attuale attualmente è leggermente cambiata. Abbiamo, aspettate un attimo che ci sono un po' di... La nostra squadra è, allora, attualmente la nostra squadra è composta ovviamente dal personaggio principale, ovvero Serena da Shogun Raiden, livello 40. Abbiamo Dehya, il nuovo personaggio 5 stelle che abbiamo pullato ieri sera, il nuovo Pyro, per me bellissimo, il livello 15. Abbiamo Diluc al livello 40. Perciò continuiamo le nostre missioni con il nostro personaggio veramente figo, Dehya. Guardate qua che pezzo di figa che è, ragazzi, veramente bellissimo sto gioco. Allora andiamo avanti con le missioni giornaliere di Genshin Impact. Quindi allora selezioniamo le missioni giornaliere, questa. No, aspetta, completa la sfida a tempo. No, dov'era quell'altra? Sì, dritto al cuore, qui, era qui. Allora aspetta, facciamo le missioni secondarie perché dobbiamo salire di livello prima. Allora fammi vedere un attimino la mappa. Dobbiamo andare qua su, quindi qua su c'è il viaggio rapido qui, quindi facciamo il viaggio rapido. Perfetto. Allora è lassù in cima, quindi per arrivare lassù in cima così almeno mi provo anche il mio nuovo personaggio di tipo Pyro. Guardate qua che pezzo di figa che è, ragazzi, nuovo personaggio di tipo Pyro. Ho speso un po' di soldini, ragazzi, però ne è valsa la pena prendere questo nuovo personaggio di tipo fuoco. Ne è veramente valsa la pena. Ovviamente, come ho già detto, ragazzi, mi raccomando, continuate a seguirci sul nostro canale, continuate a seguire il pipistrello sul canale di DIVENTA, perché come sapete da venerdì della prossima settimana arriverà una nuova serie sul canale. Non vi dico ancora quale sarà la serie perché lo dovrete scoprire seguendoci naturalmente sul canale. Allora, completa la sfida. Raggiungerà l'obiettivo, sì. L'obiettivo dove è? Qua su. È qua su. Aspetta, fammela raggiungere però, cazzarola. Devi far raggiungere la sfida, come cazzo faccio? Così limitato il tempo. L'altra volta il tempo non era così limitato. La sfida a tempo dura così poco. Partiamo. Oh! Affanculo. Perché devo far salire di livello sto personaggio. Partiamo.
Let's get it on!
Carico completato, perfetto. Ma quanto è bello questo gioco, ragazzi! Quanto è bello Genshin Impact! Mettono sempre nuovi personaggi, nuove patch, nuove avventure, nuove missioni. La mappa diventa sempre più grande. Mi sono veramente innamorato di questo gioco, ragazzi. Non so voi, ma io proprio questo gioco penso che non smetterò mai di giocarci. Poi, ragazzi, cioè, con personaggi belli così come questa qui, come Dehya, nuovo personaggio tipo Pyro, veramente bellissimo. Allora, prossima missione. Prossima missione, questa, ladri senza onore. Un mago dell'abisso. Dov'è sto mago dell'abisso? Qua. 785. Devo fare il viaggio rapido con la mappa. Allora, dov'è sto mago? Qua. No, è qui. Quindi aspetta, posso fare il viaggio rapido qua. Qua sotto è il mago? Sì. Ma quanto è figo sto personaggio, cazzo! Guardate che pezzo di figa che è, ragazzi. Nuovo personaggio tipo Pyro. Ovviamente abbiamo sempre il nostro amatissimo Shogun Raiden, che è veramente il mio personaggio preferito, veramente spettacolare. Però Dehya, cioè, veramente spettacolare. Dov'è? Qua sotto? Ecco.
Let's get it on! Just great.
Aia. Passiamo al look.
down.
Stardo.
Illusion shattered. There is no escape. Remove all obstacles. Insolent. The thunder falls.
Bastardi. No, cazzo è? Le ricette sono qua. Allora, aspetta un attimo. Devo rianimare il personaggio. Mappa. Qua. Vabbè, qua sono vicino. Aspetta.
Buckle up! You ain't messing around! Look alive! off. I done messed up. Be gone.
Bastardo. Bastardo, ma vada lassù dove cazzo sei messo? Vaffanculo. Bastardi. Sì, lo so, c'è l'evento speciale, lo so, c'è l'evento speciale. Guarda, tutti i personaggi a secco mi hanno fatto, madonna, guarda qua. Guardate qua, tutti i personaggi a secco, porca puttana. Allora, l'ultima missione era... L'ultima missione era la di senza onore, era questa. Che è lassù. Allora, dov'è l'indicatore? Qua. Quindi posso fare anche il viaggio.
Another test subject. That tingle?
You ain't messing around. That's a lie.
Tingle?
Yeah.
That tingle? Tingles of fury! You're open! That tingle? Becomes that tingle?
They caught me good.
That tingle? I got careless. Wanted to use the hammer. Another test subject. Retribution! Jab and cross. Such a pain. The wrong test subject. The wrong test subject.
Perfetto, missione giornaliera dovrei aver farle tutte. Respiro del fiorvento.
Hello, nice. Everything's ready.
Vabbè, qui possiamo provare i personaggi, è vero, Dehya che abbiamo già trovato, il personaggio 5 stelle. Abbiamo trovato Dehya. Ci sarebbe anche Luisino da 5 stelle, giustiziere dei segreti. Questo mi sa che è forte, eh. Vabbè, Bennett ce l'ho già. Sino però magari me lo proverei. C'è anche il capitolo della manticola da provare, che è il capitolo di lei, di Dehya. Però non lo so, vediamo un po'. Fammi un secondino e mi devo ricaricare, cazzarola. Finito tutti. Mi stanno morendo tutti i personaggi, porcaccia. Finito anche i piatti per ricaricarmi, cazzarola. Aspetta un attimo. Aspetta, la mappa. Ah, io devo tornare un attimo. Aspetta un secondino. Allora, non qui. Liscia, no, non la voragine. Non la Valle Stella. Cazzo era, madonna, non mi ricordo più. Non la voragine, non la terra. Era più in cima, io sono qui. Cazzo era. Aspetta, fammi vedere un attimo la mappa. Non la collina visibilante, no. Ah, la città qua era. Qui devo andare, la città. Devo riscattare le missioni giornaliere. Il porto di Liu era qua. Cazzo era per la missione giornaliera? Quella missione giornaliera.
Ad Astra Abyssal. Thank you for completing today's. Ad Astra. Ad Astra Abyssal.
Da riscattare, quindi
Ad Astra.
no, non ho altre domande. Un secondino. I piatti ancora sono in ricarica. Allora, sì, devo provare i personaggi. Vedete se c'è qualche mora da riscattare. Lei l'ho trovata a 5 stelle. Dovrei trovare lui, il giudice del crepuscolo, Sino. Però non lo so, mi sembra quanto. No. Infatti tanto non ho le gemme per farlo. Qualche personaggio da far salire? Sì, lei. Aspetta, abbiamo portato almeno. Ok, abbiamo lei, attributi. Non posso farla scendere, mi mancano i materiali. Guarda per la costellazione. Ah, c'ho il tornado ascendente sbloccabile. Bene, c'ho il tornado ascendente sbloccabile. L'avevo visto. Facciamo più ascendente. Potrei anche far aumentare di più. Non la posso far aumentare. Lei non la posso far ascendere perché mi mancano materiali.
My people are.
Allora, fammi vedere un secondo. Allora, sì, no. Allora, devo provare il personaggio. A parte le mura. Missioni le ho già fatte. Questo mi chiede il livello 23, io sono al 21, ancora non lo possiamo fare. 32. Questo che è? Sono le montagne no. Allora quello del personaggio qua. Mi sa che non era quello. Dio. Scattiamo un po' di roba. Scattiamo un po' di roba. Ma quanta roba che ho da riscattare. Un sacco di roba ho da riscattare. Avevo un sacco di roba da riscattare. Allora, quello è a posto, quello è a posto. Perfetto. Ah, sono al 20, sono arrivato al livello pieno. Possiamo far ascendere questo? Madonna, 2 di 1, 3 di 3, 9 di 3. Sì, lo posso far ascendere. Bene. Fai ascendere il personaggio. Sì. Perfetto, possiamo far ascendere il personaggio. Cazzo, lo faccio ascendere sì subito. Fortissimo questo il personaggio. Perfetto, livello 28, perfetto. Lui non posso farla scendere, mi mancano i materiali. Vediamo. Lei è fatta scendere. Lei mi sa che mi mancano i materiali. Anche per Serena mi sa che mi mancano i materiali uguali. Ok, perfetto. 40, 40, lei è al 28, quindi l'abbiamo fatta scendere, perfetto. Abbiamo fatto scendere il personaggio, meglio così. Desideri, sfruttiamoli. Personaggio. Ah, è Barbara. Ce l'abbiamo già, però comunque meglio di niente. Quando è blu è sempre un oggetto, quando è dorato luccicante è sempre un personaggio. Va bene, ok, meglio di niente. Abbiamo pochi desideri da esprimere. Va bene, meglio di niente. Ok, allora, fammi vedere un secondino. I personaggi, volevo capire un attimo i personaggi da provare. Dove erano? Oh, ecco, erano questi qui. Oh, io volevo fare la prova personaggi, volevo provare questo qui, volevo provare Sino. Bennett l'ho già provato, lei la conosco, quindi io farei lui. A parte mi dai materiali, intanto proviamo lui. Proviamo Sino, personaggio 5 stelle psico. Questo è il nuovo personaggio 5... infatti è il nuovo personaggio elettro, bello. Oh, c'ha tipo il cappello di Anubi. Beh, vediamo com'è questo personaggio. Proviamo il nuovo idro.
Nowhere to run. Surrender. Judgment is upon
Judgment. Bello. Forte il nuovo personaggio eletto, cazzo,
Nowhere to run. Through me, justice is served. Their penance is due! You stay condemned!
Sfida completata, perfetto. Forte questo nuovo personaggio elettrico. Non male il nuovo personaggio di tipo elettro. Non male, riscattiamo. No, scatta la ricompensa, perfetto. Vabbè, lei l'ho già provata, quindi non la farei neanche. Ci sarebbe lei, il respiro del fiorvento da avviare.
We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever
Un po' di mora fa sempre comodo.
pays the most is your new boss.
Costellazione? Non l'avevo sbloccata la costellazione di lei. Sai? Sembrava di averla sbloccata. No, era Maria. No, mi sa che era Maria. Ah no, era Barbara la costellazione. La sbloccabile, questa qui. Questa sblocchiamo. Sta potenziando Barbarina, eh? Anche lui c'è la costellazione. Bene, poi c'è Amber, no aspetta. Tignari, anche lui è forte, è il tipo erba lui. Yunjin, anche questa qui è carina, la ragazzina. Yunjin. È Geo questa, il nuovo personaggio. Anche lei, Sayu, anche Sayu è carina, anche con lei è bellina. Però a me, più di tutti ragazzi, a me piace lei, Shogun Raiden è veramente una figa. E anche lei, anche Dehya, tanto bellina. Nuovo personaggio Pyro. Farà scendere, mi mancano i materiali. Per lui 0307. Per lei che mi manca di materiali. 3 pietre viola, 2 di quelli 0 di 10 e 3 di quelli di 15. Ci vorrebbe il negozio. Il negozio dove era? Parte la Gilda. Dov'era quell'altro? Sai il pepe?
try something new with the wand.
Vediamo che posso cucinare. Solo questo, ma
Ad astra abyss. Ad astra abyss.
The desert's a tough adversary, but at least it doesn't hide anything.
mi manca anche
What you
materiali
see
per
is what you get,
scendere.
and whether you take on the challenge is... entirely up to you.
Lei ce l'ho. Mi manca il livello. Mi serve il 23. Per questo mi serve il 26. 26, 32, madonna. È lunga ragazzi, è lunga, molto lunga. Abbiamo pullato questo nuovo personaggio di tipo fuoco che come vedete è veramente figo. Però qui è casino. Per il momento non ho altre missioni. Questa che è? Una formazione no.
the Windbloom Festival around this time of year? Paimon has lots of good memories from the last one. The sweet scent.
Devo tornare a Mondstadt però. Devo tornare a Mondstadt. Mondstadt di qua, aspetta un attimo allora. Almeno facciamo qualche
But
missione.
Paimon's sure that was just a one-time thing. There's gotta be someone who needs our help, right? Let's go see how things are this year. Hey there, Catherine.
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you.
So, got any job?
I'm afraid with the arrival of the Windbloom Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for. Think of this period as the off-season for the. Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves.
Ew. Gross. You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last 2 glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds?
Perhaps you two could. Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with.
Sucrose, chi è lei? Dolcezza e Nova. È l'alchimista.
Woo! Sucrose? Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have any...
Here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windbloom Festival. My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude.
Nice one! So how...
I spun an empty bottle donated by Angel Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name... I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role. Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look.
Is that a test tube?
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to...
Sounds?
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for our Actually, I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis. Anyway...
Oh, is that all you need help with? That's it, just treat Paimon to a sweet madame. Then you'll get your last breath of joy. Hey, come on! So...
No, joy... Let me put it this way. Have you ever... In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from an experience is positively correlated to the degree of hardship overcome during it. For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant... Similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Long story short, you want us to help you. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the...
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if even... Yes, you're...
Well, if she's in, then Paimon will help. But, if the... Oh, come on, travelers.
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh, Be right back.
Wait! Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Già, è proprio con lei.
Let's go say hi! Kare! Hey!
Hey, you guys. What are the chances?
You were staring into space just now. Something the matter?
No, don't worry. I'm fine.
Con lei. Già.
I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there.
While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy. If you can do these things, you may light the... And what does these things... Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look. I asked a lady who owns the store about it, but
Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but...
Oh, it was called...
That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all.
Do you know her? Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Avonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest. Hello.
Hi.
This is getting up. So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on...
Without having to... But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't... The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel.
That's a great take. I love it. Exactly. Who would want to hurt a child? Okay, so what do you think?
If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that could... I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation. With no other information...
Wow. Her guesswork is really good though, but will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time? Well...
Then, what would...
I'd wish for a better personality.
Huh?
Huh? You can't waste it on that. You've got a great... That's very kind of you. But if you know me like I do... Kale! I know that voice!
Amber.
Kale! Oh, you made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are...
Amber! Have you been doing well? Did you...
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make...
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon? A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in Mondstadt. So ever since my Elazar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that I've been cured. Thanks.
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town?
Of course.
Sure, go right ahead. Sorry, Amber. I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate.
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master G.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after her? I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Sure, no problem.
Awesome. See you later.
You alright there, Kale? I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. I've only met Sucrose so far. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. It's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
Quanti personaggi stasera. Lui è Sirius.
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable.
Tignari.
It must have been a long time since you last came to my...
Because it is the true great Vayu Viastra?
Sino. Giustiziere. E Tignari. Noi li conosciamo perché sono i personaggi che abbiamo già in squadra.
Oh, come on.
Bello
Don't
questo
tell me you don't
festival
get
del
it.
Fiorvento.
View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra.
Kainari! Sino! Over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you. And who's this young lady?
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favoni. Sucrose, this is my teacher, Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir.
Yep, he's extremely not. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before. What about your work, though? What if something bad happens?
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates.
Oh, Sucrose! What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Albedo. Crede Prince, imperturbabile. Ah, questo è il personaggio che non avevo ancora
Mr. Albedo,
scoperto.
but it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the merrier!
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out.
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders, and Kale's was traveling musician. Very much so.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as...
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket, it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult. Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
Then please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo,
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi. If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant but before that, I invite the three of you to look at this.
Food and lodging arrangement. Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice.
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer, nor a technological consultant, nor a musician. Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look. And should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily be adjusted.
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board. Wait! Doesn't Paimon's opinion matter anymore? Paimon's technically a guest in Mondstadt too, you know!
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve. Thank you.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
I'll help pitch the tents!
I can help too.
And Paimon will take her to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
Buon calciatore e ordina da mangiare. Perfetto. Una bella buffata fra amici ci stava proprio benissimo.
Sarah, can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Sure, coming right up. Would you like anything else?
Do we, want anything else? Yay! So you do remember after all! You're just the best! Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a wind bloom. No need to worry about that! Paimon can make room for good food.
All right, just a moment.
Whoa. That was great. If that was a Windbloom treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Windbloom Festival every day.
Vai all'accampamento. Andiamo a sta accampamento.
Haven't you heard?
Oh, ora qua tutti radunati all'accampamento.
All right, looks like we're all here.
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down. That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform, unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess, small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish. Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally. Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
Tighnari, while we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts. No? Not funny? Ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. The bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying lifeforms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject! Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something? Hey! Not you two! I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's jokes.
I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite some time now.
You seem much cheerier now that you're here at Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer.
Non fa ridere per niente.
It's not?
Anche se sei molto forte.
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in
Ti
Sumeru.
ricordo che Sai è un personaggio
He's actually like this
hai
most of the
letto,
time when he's in a
quindi
good mood.
Sa il fatto suo.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now, please see me as Sino the Adventurer.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different phases of matter. Interesting. I want to learn to do that too.
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose. Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this occasion?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windbloom Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windbloom,
as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
What?
Kale's Windbloom. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt. There's also Cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
Moving swiftly on.
Wow, he just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation. Guess sometimes that's the only way forward.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return. 2 birds with 1 stone.
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
That's just an excuse. Plain and simple.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
No, mai.
Well, you should. For the sake of our continued friendship. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Calx for guidance. A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He told me that Calx was a Mondstadter, so I should try my luck there.
Calx? Isn't that...
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Calx.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Oh, here he comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual.
Ah, quindi il
Please,
creatore delle
just
carte
call me
lui,
Albedo.
l'alchimista.
Huh.
Incredibile.
So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now, all of us. Our conversations have been deep and interesting, and Sino, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes.
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow, your teacher's so nice. I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an almost religious significance. Well, for starters,
Serio,
I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
My jokes? You like them?
I
A me
do.
no, fanno schifo.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them fun.
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look too?
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash.
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. I guess we'll have to do this again another day. Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kali seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking. Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kali the chance to accept the blessing.
Oh, yeah! She's someone who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait. As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
All right, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too?
Right.
Alright, let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. I've got some thinking to do in the meantime. We're back.
No, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a 5th time.
That bad, huh? Well, now Paimon really wants to hear it for some reason.
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What are your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you! I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since 2 of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Eula. No, personaggio.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Eula. Interessante questo personaggio.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
All right, I'll start packing up.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you? Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh? Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time. We can go corner him and make him answer our questions. Let's move!
Oh, it's been a while.
Paimon called it. Tone-deaf bard, drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Okay.
So, what do you make of it?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windbloom Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two. A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen. Also, I happen to know where this lantern is. Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel. There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink? You know, a favor for a favor.
A flower that is not of this world. Not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Let's have the bad news first, I guess.
Huh? Really? Don't most people usually want to hear the good stuff first?
Veniamo al sodo,
Oh,
Paimon.
all right then. Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze. The wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Paimon ate the bad news. Blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's...
It's fine. Well, that puts my now back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place, when actually it's just a variant of an existing breed. So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, it cannot be correctly described as not of this world. But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category, whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in this world or not? Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world mean the same thing? Or is it deeper than that?
Whoa, slow down! Paimon's head is already starting to spin.
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Would that be not of this world? Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would render our search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather try and figure this out for my...
Could it be the Windbloom?
Oh, now that the Windbloom doesn't refer to a specific flower, in which case, the Windbloom doesn't exist in reality. This does seem like a promising direction. I've made a note. Okay, I better go read up on...
Yay! Pyro was actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
I'll need some time to prepare. Could we meet up here in, say, 2 days' time?
Sure thing! In the meantime,
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise, but you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. But I'll try to find some time over the next couple days to mention it to her. All right.
Ovviamente la missione continua solo all'inizio. Posso riscattare? contenuto.
Ancient alchemy.
Jewels from Liyue. Come take a look.
La lira del vento, la cetra floreale o il tamburo festivo? Io userei... no, la lira del vento, dai. Anzi no, ma voglio la cetra floreale. Perfetto. E vai con il festival, via con la musica. Pronti a suonare. Facciamo... no, facciamo normale, dai. Vai. Allora, su. Giù. Tac. 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 Perfetto. dai, sei bloccato proprio ora, ma dai. Ma guarda te, sei bloccato proprio ora. Stai scherzando? Non ci credo, sei bloccato. Ma guarda te. Ah, qui. Eccolo, sei sbloccato, meno male. Cazzo, si era bloccato.
My people are used to the desert life, but one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own. And leave the sandstorms behind for a better life. The desert's a tough adversary.
Va bene ragazzi, ok, per il momento per oggi ci fermiamo qui con questo nuovo gameplay di Genshin Impact, come vedete il gioco diventa sempre più bello. Questo nuovo personaggio Pyro è veramente figo, veramente troppo figo. E qui, beh, noi ragazzi ci fermiamo qui per questo nuovo gameplay di Genshin Impact. Chiaramente noi ci rivediamo, chiaramente venerdì sera per un nuovo gameplay insieme a voi di Genshin Impact. Ragazzi, mi raccomando, continuate a seguirci, mi raccomando, come sempre lasciate il follow al nostro canale Twitch, al canale del Pipistrello, e naturalmente seguiteci anche sul nostro secondo canale YouTube The Batman. Come sempre un grosso ringraziamento al nostro partner ufficiale, il negozio On Game di Arena